A coalition of Muslim women under the Federation of Muslim Women Association of Nigeria (FOMWAN) has called on the federal government to step up their measures to end incessant insecurity which is bedeviling most parts of the country, particularly in the north. The National Amira of FOMWAN, Hajiya Rafia Idowu Sani, stated this in a press briefing which was held today, December 1st, at the NUJ Secretariat, Utako, Abuja.
Governments at all levels, with special emphasis on the federal government, must immediately put a stop to this precarious situation. No one is safe. We continue to receive shocking and saddening news of kidnapping for ransom by men of the underworld, where their victims are not able to raise the required ransom. They are killed. In fact, female victims are at disadvantage because they get raped and forcefully married on many occasions. This is our situation, and kidnapping of men, women, young, old, and pathetically school-going children in their various schools. We consider this audacious attack on education as a looming disaster for the country. Many children have been discouraged from going to school, especially in the northern part of the country, due to the fear created by insecurity. As mothers and as wives, this unending trend of wanton killings and kidnapping gives us serious concerns. We therefore call on the government to up its game in the area of security, which is one of its core responsibilities. If things continue like this, there is likely to be a descent into anarchy. Governments exist to forestall anarchy.
The group acknowledged the efforts of the federal government in fighting insecurity, however, stated that more should be done.
Inasmuch as we acknowledge the efforts of the federal government under President Muhammad Buhari on security, we say that their best is not good enough. They should take more courageous, decisive moves in stamping out the monsters in the kidnapping enterprise and other criminals wreaking havoc on humanity. We believe that despite the short period remaining for this administration, it can still make concerted efforts to change the narrative. Then the citizens will be able to give kudos and remember this administration for good in many years to come.
FOMWAN also advised the federal government to equip the security personnel with more sophisticated weapons to foster their work.
More so, there is the need for the federal government to equip our security agencies with more sophisticated weapons in prosecuting the war against insurgency and unrest. As an umbrella body of all Muslim women organizations in Nigeria, we also urge for sincere collaborations and cooperation between the state government and the federal government. Both leading parties should put political or party affiliation aside in addressing the situation of insecurity. Governments are chief security officers of their various states. They are assumed to be the most acquainted with the terrain of their states. Therefore, they should give all necessary support to the federal government, just as the federal government should be willing to collaborate with the state governments. The issue of insecurity must never be politicized because it knows no party. It knows no religion.
The Federation further appealed to government at all levels to take their responsibilities of protecting women and children who are mostly the victims of insecurity.
We are appealing to government at all levels to please give back women their dignity, reverse this ugly trend, and make our villages and countries safe once again. We are equally calling on the men to take up their responsibility of protecting the women. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in one of the verses of the Quran that men are the protectors of women. If you are up there, please try all that you can to protect us and our children.
Rashida Yahaya, ROTV.